Jesus freak here. I've got to thinking. I tend to be a bit of a bleeding heart liberal on a lot of things. But sometimes the conservative in me comes out. And when people try to hear my perspective and they get that side of me, sometimes they're like, oh my, you're horrible. That's why I usually only apply my high moral standards to myself. Because if I applied them to others, others would think that I was a terrible human being. If I was human at all. But I do believe in very high moral standards. I just think that I should apply them to myself before I consider applying them to others. And that other people's behavior is not really my business unless it affects me directly. They say I'm my own worst enemy. I can absolutely believe that. I'm a terrible person to myself. And maybe part of it's how I grew up. But I hold myself to those standards. If I don't, who will? I understand that some people might interpret it as self destructive or as a martyrdom complex or whatever. It's just my opinion that someone has to keep me in line. And if not me, then who? If I offer recommendations on how to deal with someone's interpretation of what I did, I'm not doing it from a position of beating myself up or whatever. I'm saying, what if the roles were reversed? And what if I were to do this from your perspective towards someone like me? Then what? I try to understand things from the other side. I don't want to only see how I see things. Because to me, that's myopic. And if trying to interpret the situation through a nuanced lens looks like I'm beating myself up, it's not. It's not that. It's me taking a look from the outside in and interpreting the situation from a perspective other than my own. And I want that to be. I want to understand things inside and out, not just inside. Maybe that's my autism speaking. But I don't think a simple understanding of things is enough for me. They say there's three sides to every story: yours, mine, and the truth. I want the truth. I don't care how much it hurts me. And maybe it will hurt me. If so, then fine. I accept that. You do the crime, you face the time. I feel like I'm only being fair to myself and others. That's all. Jesus freak out.